Mostly on the Nick Murray channel we talk about Porsches and sometimes helicopters, but today we're going flying to New Zealand. That's right, I've turned into a travel blog. Anyway, here we are. This is where we're going from and to. So I flew all the way from JFK all the way down here to New Zealand. We're a couple of hours away from getting there. It's actually such a long flight that sometimes they run into headwinds, and when we were about here they said, oh, we're going to have to stop in Fiji because we're going to run out of gas. And then they changed their mind and they were, oh, we think we can make it. So so I'm glad there's a bit of confidence in our ability to get to New Zealand. But yeah, it's an 18-hour flight. It's one heck of a flight. But yeah, this is like their lie-down beds. This lies down and it becomes a bed. You can see some of the other people in here. And you get a little pouch of goodies. I'll show you. Get some hand cream and a pen, some socks. Somewhere in here is a toothbrush as well. And, wait for it, and some White Glow. Yeah, it's cool. It's like lots of entertainment options. And the bed's pretty comfortable. Anyway, so we'll talk more once we get into New Zealand. Of course, the first thing I do when I arrive in New Zealand is pick up my E30 BMW and give it a wash with the Rapid Dry towel, drying it down. You can buy these off me. Okay, it's the next morning and I'm here in Mangawhai Heads and I'm taking my mother's dog, here's Barney, down there for a walk on the beach at, I don't know what time it is, 7 o'clock I think. Yep. This is the hometown that I grew up in. This is my old BMW E30 that I keep here in New Zealand, which has been mostly reliable lately to my shock and surprise. It does have a little problem with the speedometer not recording mileage, but I'm going to take that apart later today and try and fix that. But otherwise, yes, we're going to go and walk the Heads Beach together, the dog and I. And then I'm going to give you a tour of my mother's house. Of course, the tricky thing about being in New Zealand, at least for the first day or so, like I picked up my car yesterday directly from my sister's house, which is near the airport. And of course, we New Zealanders drive on the left-hand side of the road, not the right. And now it's become normal for me to drive on the right, so I really have to think about it, especially in intersections, for a while, make sure I don't kill anyone. I'm noticing kids getting ready to go to school and they're wearing the uniform of one of the many schools I went to as a child in a desperate bid to get me an education, which failed. Yeah, it's funny to see kids lining up to get on the school bus to go to Wellsford. The school bus ride is over an hour long. Well, I don't know whether it is now, but back when I was a kid it was an hour long, and we would be picked up by one school bus which went around all the rural roads, all the dusty roads, and then dumped at the main store, and then we take another bus out to the next town, which is where the high school is. High school. It was a bad time. Okay, I'll go down here, park here. Looking good. Okay, so here we are, back from walking the dog. Here's this E30 I was talking about, that I keep in New Zealand. Yeah, it's a sweet little car, but like any old piece of German technology, she has some problems from time to time, but I keep it in pretty good condition. This year, the electric aerial has broken. Interestingly, I replaced this electric aerial 16 years ago, and the car is, what, 33 years old? So it seems that the aerial must go every 16 or 17 years, so I'll take the panel apart. I've also purchased a new instrument cluster, because there's some parts in the instrument cluster that weren't working, including the odometer, which stopped counting. So I'm going to pull the odometer out and replace the little gears that go. And yeah, I've started getting the stereo out here so that I can replace that electric aerial, but otherwise it's pretty good. I'll show you the power plant. Yeah, the old-fashioned way of moving the bonnet up this way, but yeah, my motor's pretty clean. I had a leak in my water reservoir which I fixed. Yeah, otherwise it runs pretty smoothly. Everything works on this car. I try and fix everything that goes wrong. Yeah, the only thing that people give me grief about is that I've got a tow bar and that it's a 4-speed automatic model. But for me, I like the 4-speed automatic because it's just a cruiser of a car for when I'm in New Zealand. I've got the MTEC steering wheel. Yeah, this is the SE edition. Has the pinstripe colours which match the seat belts and the seats and the colour on the outside. Yeah, it's a really, apart from the sand from the dog, it's a really tidy little car. And yeah, I really enjoy driving this car when I'm in New Zealand. Thunk of the doors from these old BMWs. It's the 325i, which is the 2.5 litre inline 6, about 170 horsepower, top speed of about 210 kilometres an hour. But I think it'll be pressed to do that these days, yeah. So 325, 3 series, 2.5 means the 2.5. That's what it used to mean back in the day, and fuel injected. Yeah, boxy little shape. Yeah, I really love the look of these little old BMWs. With, of course, the 14-inch bottle top wheels. Pretty classic. Here's what you look at the front. It's pretty cool. I've got the dash out. I've got the instrument cluster out. And here's the speedometer. And here's the gears. In the light here you can see where this gear and this gear have completely disintegrated. So I've got some replacement ones over here. Just got to wiggle those off, and here's the replacement ones. Wiggle those off, and hopefully we'll be collecting miles again. I'm here at the front door with my mother Gail, and we're going to have a look at her house. New Zealand houses are quite different than American houses, but this New Zealand house is quite different than New Zealand houses. So we've got a lot of photos down here in the front entryway.
We do. We have my parents.
Oh, let's not go through them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you are, Nico.
Where am I? There I am.
Yeah.
Yep. Laundry down here.
And the doors have all been made by Box.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to put your voice up at the end of every sentence.
Just locking me in here, are you?
No, show you the door.
Oh, show me the door. Okay. Okay, that's a door.
But handmade.
Very handmade. Yeah, beautiful doors.
Yeah, they are lovely doors.
Okay, off we go upstairs. And the stairs are all beautifully handmade as well, with tiles on them.
And he cut down a totara tree.
Cut down a totara tree for it?
Yes, for these
Goodness.
stairs. And the Gravatt family gave us 2 pieces of swamp kauri.
Oh.
So these landings,
Yep.
these landings are swamp kauri.
Right. Here we are on the bedroom level.
I've had no warning for tidying.
No, yeah, we won't go into the bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a bathroom over here, and there's a bedroom here, and a bedroom here, and a bedroom here, and hand-painted doors by my mother. Yeah. Very nice. And there's also a lift. There's a lift between each floor.
Yeah, we wanted to make it look like the old-fashioned lift, so we had someone do that bit of ironwork on them.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to look at the view from the...
No, we'll look at the view from upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Here we are in the upper living level. We've got an outside seating area. You spend a lot of time out here, don't you?
We do like it out here, yeah. Visitors really like it out here. And we have a table there ready for outdoor eating,
Right.
should the occasion arise. And the spa pool looks
Oh,
out to sea.
right.
It's very pleasant.
Parties.
Parties.
Yeah.
The main area.
It's the main area. Should we have a sneak out and look at the deck?
Yeah.
So it's a beachfront property, and we own the property all the way down to the beach, and we've got camping grounds at the bottom. And nice views of the harbour.
And sea beyond.
This is an eating deck down here, overlooking the harbour. There's a really nice looking car over there.
Slowly.
Yeah, your
planting
garden's
up.
coming away.
Yeah.
Your garden's a lot greener down here since last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
we
a lot
didn't-
more colour on the
Yeah. You got the
veg.
fruit garden out that side,
Is
and you got
really
a veggie
good.
garden out the back.
Yep. And my sewing room. It's just everything dries here so well now.
Right.
I could take it down because it's dry already.
Kitchen. Here's my mother's dog Barney. My mother has a little vegetable garden out the back here, and there's a fruit garden out the side there.
2 lemon trees out there.
2 lemon trees.
Yeah, that one is a Maya, and then there's one called a Eureka. And Eureka has lemons when the Maya doesn't.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Very nice.
So you've got an arts and crafts room down here.
Arts and crafts are taking place.
Yeah, arts and crafts are taking place in here.
A little look at
Ah, yep. Some
yeah, keep the wool
the wall in there.
bags,
I do the same thing.
in bags so that the moths don't get them.
Good range of plates and bowls.
Yeah.
And then there's a little bathroom off the side here, and then another little nook here. Family photos.
This carpet came from the old house.
Yep. And there's
Family photos with some other photos as
a
well.
little secret turret at the top here for, what do we do up here? Thinking?
Chatting.
Chatting. Oh, it's a chatting room
It's a chatting room.
with views of the harbour.
It's having a nice drink in the evening
Yeah.
or afternoon or even lunch.
Yeah. You sit
And
here.
to sit here
We
and
look out at the sea.
you do. You can see it from these chairs particularly. And this is just it's a lovely room,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Not every house has a turret.
Not every house has a turret.
Right.